I need to cut that out. Ooh, buddy, that was way too spicy. Okay. Ah! Oh, please, mic work. Hello, everyone. I've already done this once, and my microphone decided not to work. Not sure why. I haven't changed anything. Maybe it's because of the subject matter. It got too offended. Maybe. I don't know. So, I wanted to make this video for a long time, and it seems very crazy that it screwed up so bad when I did finally get up the nerve to record it. Now I'm angry, which is how I deal with things like this. Small frustrations, I get angry. And I mean, I know it doesn't look like I'm angry, but I am. I'm very frustratedly upset. Please work. Anyway, this video, Real Talks with Mr. Narostone. Can't believe I just did that. This idea came to me about 7-8 months ago. Making sure my mic's still working. About 7-8 months ago, when a customer at the Tamarack who watched my videos, don't think they do anymore, but they asked me why I don't put out more frequent videos, because they would enjoy, I guess. I inferred that they would enjoy watching more of my stuff. Not sure why, honestly. But I told them I had issues. While that's real, while that's the honest and simple answer, I have more. And I didn't really want to use these words because I am what they call undiagnosed, because I don't have money. So doctors don't want to see me. It's not like they're helping anyone or anything, you know. I don't know. I have a lot of resentment towards doctors. So I am not legit. I only have got to do Google researches, which we all know is crap. You know, I'm going to have cancer and die in a month from my mental illnesses. But still, more I looked up, less I really knew. And I don't see going to a professional anytime soon. Unless some kind of miracle happens and I become wealthy overnight. But I don't have any relatives that are wealthy that'll be giving me any money. So, I seriously doubt that. So I'm going to basically not know for the rest of my life. But the things I have looked up, the symptoms I have looked up online, have pointed me to 3 things. And these are the contributing factors to, or the larger contributing factors to why I don't produce content on a regular basis. Daily, bi-daily, weekly even would be good. I feel that I suffer from depression and anxiety and ADHD. Once again, undiagnosed. Just keeping that out there. I like being honest. Honesty is a thing I had to learn to do again. I was very dishonest for a very long time. And that's not something I want to be anymore. And the main point of this channel is to be honest. So I am. And I am undiagnosed. Work. Microphone. I suffer from what I call bouts of sadness. And then those bouts of sadness, I don't feel that I should be the center of anyone's attention. Most of my life, I have been under the impression that I ain't shit, basically, which is true, because I'm a person, and you know I come from nothing. I I was told once A really long time ago, my family came from royalty. And I mean, if that's true, that was the only time my family had any good graces. And that was medieval era. So I was born the wrong time period because I hate being poor. It is the worst. Like, buying low quality things is terrible. Not being able to go get medical help is terrible. Not being able to get anything that I need. I eat burritos every day, not because I want to, but because it's the cheapest thing that I can survive on. I I mean, I love burritos, don't get me wrong, but I don't like them that much. I mean, they're good. It's not top ramen though. I'm not dying of sodium overdose. Maybe. Back on track. Sorry about the ADHD, undiagnosed ADHD, but I diverge very quickly. I start on depression and it just goes places, and I don't know why, and I can't stop it really. My friends used to joke that we'd all be walking along a trail, and there would be me, and I'd see a butterfly, and I'd just leave. That's true. I don't deny it. I've always had a hard time focusing. Um, to combat that, though, I've developed a hyperfocus. So after kicking myself enough times for not focusing, I can super focus on one thing and forget about everything else. And it's terrible to do. Uh, wouldn't recommend it as a solution, but that's what I use. Uh, 'Cause I really don't have much else. But anxiety. Uh, so when I get into those hyper focus modes, or like, yeah, I'm gonna do work, I'm gonna get stuff done. I'm gonna do things right. I'm not gonna mess up. I inevitably do. I start stressing, and it causes me to be sad. I don't know. It happens to everybody because I've been looking this up, and it's literally everywhere now. Now, ADHD, I believe, is an evolution of the human's brain to the humans of our brain to take in more information because of the internet and everything else we've got going on in this technological age. We're speeding up so fast, so do our brains. And if it wasn't for the fact that I can't focus on one thing and it takes like 50 things for me to feel satisfied of the activity I'm doing, even though it's just little pieces of things all over the place, I think it's a thing that we're going to have to do. So I don't think that's going to go away. I in fact think more and more people throughout the ages will have this lack of focus in one specific area. But there are so many humans on the planet now, we don't have to focus in one spot. Don't have to focus. There's enough of us now that we can have 15 people that all know how to do a job instead of one guy who knows how to do a job. Took him his whole life to figure out how to do that one job, and he passed on to his son so that his son could make it better. Yeah, we got so many people on the planet now that we don't have to do that. And I think that's one of the reasons why we're losing focus. But anyway, combat stress all the time, and I have a battery for that. And when it depletes, I sometimes find myself just sitting in my chair in silence. I mean, my brain's going off about 50,000 things, just all weird stuff. The sky is blue. Why is the sky blue? And even though I know why the sky is blue, like my brain will still have that conversation for some reason. I don't know why. I go over things that I know or I think I know over and over and over and over and over. I don't, there's no reason to. Like, it's all useless information, really. The only information you have to know is how to get water, food. Bam, done. Everything else in life, and I just say I'd like to get back to that, but I hate struggling. I hate having to struggle so much. Like, I've been struggling my whole life. I don't want to anymore. I'm so tired. I don't have the energy to do that anymore. I spent my energy learning how to be a normal person just to find out that normal people were faking it. And I mean, I'm a people pleaser, so it's real easy, you know. Just gotta please people, however that is. Easiest way for me is at work, but I hate working now because I'm always working for someone else. Even when I have all my bills paid and everything, like I have no money. I have no the few dollars I've had over the last 10 years I've put into the thing that is in front of me, the ability to make this right now. That's what I've done with my money. And it's come out to be about 3,000, maybe a little over, maybe $3,100 in 10 years. I've been able to accrue that in extra money that I didn't need to survive. And like I said, I eat burritos. You know, that's not new. I've been doing that for a long time. Salsa and burritos. It's, I get teased for it. I get made fun of because of how I eat. But I just don't have the money to eat like you people. I don't know. I don't know how you do it. Or without going into debt, which I guess everyone's in debt. So I'm special that way because I'm not in huge amounts of debt. I have one debt, and it's low comparatively for my age. The one thing I've done right in life is live within my means. But living within my means has literally kept me at in the muck at the bottom of the ocean. I don't want to be there no more. I have a son now. I can't be a murk dwelling creature. He needs to see the sun. He needs to go places and do things that I never had the chance to do. He needs to experience a good life. I mean, not saying my life was bad or anything, but it wasn't active. It was just survival. That's all it's ever been is survival. And that's dumb. We don't need that life anymore. We're too advanced for that, man. I've never seen a passport that had my name on it. Evidently, that's a thing everyone has to have. But I'm too poor to have a passport. Too poor to go places. Too poor to get gas. Too poor to fix my car. I have a car because I have a son and I want to see him, but I can't fix my car because I don't have enough money. And I'm not really I'm not trying to bitch about money, but like when the whole world comes down to that one thing and I don't have it, a lot of avenues are kind of just ripped out from underneath me. I'm trying to make my money that I spent frugally, I spent for my own pleasure. I'm trying to make that work for me. I need your help. Show me that struggling isn't everything. Or at least that the struggle pays off, maybe? Because that's all the world wants is payment. And I mean, if I could, I would pay the world off. If I could just have some time. I hope the sounds on this good because I'm starting to get emotional again. The anger has left me. I just want to help everyone. My son mostly. I want to help everyone. My son. And he's the important one. He is the reason I continue to go. I mean, if I didn't have my son, if my son wasn't in my life, if I didn't have him, and he doesn't need me. His mother is amazing. And his mother's getting married to an amazing guy. So, I mean, he's set there. Like, he doesn't actually need me, but I need him. I have to help him as much as I can, even if that's just to protect him from the world, man. Like, or to help him through it at least. I can be a shield, take all that. I've been doing it for myself. I just want him to have a better life than I did. Son, I love you. It's all for you. My whole life has led up to to provide for you. Whether you want it or not, and I know there'll be times when you hate me. I know it. Because it's part of being a parent. You aren't going to understand everything that I tell you to do or everything I need you to do. You ain't gonna understand it. That's okay. I'll try and explain it to you. I will. I swear. But sometimes things just have to get done quickly and without question. That is the truth of the world. Otherwise, you get hit by that car or that bus or that rogue piece of metal that you didn't know was coming. There's been some crazy shit happened in my life, yo. And you just I just I'm off track now. I'm terrible. This is too long anyway. The whole reason I play video games is to distract myself from my emotions because I only really feel strong ones, and I try to distract myself from most of my emotions because they're not always that great. And when they are good, they're still too much. They're too powerful. People don't like them anyway. When I feel joy, I feel too much joy, evidently. When I'm happy, I'm too happy. I need to calm down. Anyway, I'm going to calm down. End this video. Everybody, have a good night. Have a good day. Try to enjoy your life because I know it's hard. I know it's hard. And you got this. We got this. If you ever don't feel like you got this, you just come let me know, yo. You just come tell me. We'll work it out together. Whatever. Son, this is mostly for you because you are the nobody really watches these videos. At least at this point in time. Maybe one day. But as of right now, this is all for you, dude. I love you, son. Listen to your mother. She's smart, very strong. She knows what she's talking about. And I'm not playing a game, but everybody, good gaming to you. Have a good night.